so please ignore my makeup. I know it looks kind of funky right now because I have tried to film this clip I don't know why I'm showing 10 fingers, but 5 times already. I don't know what's been going on. Today's video is going to kind of just be like a cozy Christmas vlog. If you don't know, my last video was kind of like my getting into the Christmas spirit vlog, and I don't want to say today's going to be similar. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just wanted to pick up the camera today because it's like really rainy and cozy, and it has been since like yesterday. I don't know. I just want to do kind of a couple of Christmassy stuff, but then more cozy stuff. But that's kind of more on the Halloween side, but we won't talk about it. Today is Monday, the 17th of November. I am currently actually home alone. Well, not completely, technically. Basically, my mom went to go visit my sister in Stellenbosch, and then tomorrow they're actually flying back. So then my sister's back for the December, well, not really December, the Christmas holidays. And then my dad is still technically here, but he works from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. So for most of the day, I'm home alone, and it's been so nice. But yeah, so today I really just want to enjoy my last day home alone. So first of all, I want to do a little bit of reading today, which, if you don't know, reading is a very inconsistent hobby of mine. It's always when we go to like Nutsi, or basically like our December holiday, and I will fly through like a book in 2 days. And that's me trying to pace myself. And then the second we get home, I'll try to make it last, but it just doesn't hit the same for some reason. I don't know why, but I just don't feel as invested in the books, even if it's like the same author, the same genre. It's just not the same for some reason. So yeah, this was kind of unplanned. Basically what happened was, back in March, when I was trying to get myself into reading again, I picked up The Housemaid by Frieda McFadden, which this is a very popular thriller, and in my opinion, it's not really thrilling. So yeah, personally, this was kind of predictable to me, but Frieda McFadden has the kind of writing where even if you predict the plot, even if you don't like the plot, the book is still very enjoyable in my opinion. I have a really hard time concentrating on things that I'm not like fully invested in, so her writing just makes you fully invested even if you're not enjoying the plot that much. So yeah, I randomly picked up this book, I think like a week ago, and finished it in one day, and then I decided to pick up the other 2 books. Yes, I just brought a bunch of books into my bathroom to film this clip. So yeah, I finished this book yesterday because it was all like cold and rainy, and it's it's predicted for it to be like rainy and cloudy all day, but now that I'm looking outside, like there's still clouds, but it looks a bit too bright for my liking. So my plans for today is to read, just get all cozy, maybe watch some Christmas movies. Oh, I do want to finish it, like the first original one. My dad and I started watching it last night, and then an hour in I saw that it's 3 hours long. And I was like, wait, okay, I do not have the attention span for this right now. But yeah, and the next book I want to read is The Intruder by Frieda McFadden. I'm really on a Frieda McFadden kick right now. I don't know a lot about this book. I just know it's in like a cabin. But yeah, so I want to get all cozy on the couch by the Christmas tree, read my book, maybe drink some hot chocolate, and we're just gonna have a really cozy day. Hey guys, so it is actually the next day. It is, bro, what? Anyway, it's the next day, you get the gist. Basically yesterday I ended up just completely binging The Intruder, and I did in fact finish it, which was really cool. Yeah, it's the next day, my mom and my sister are home, so we're actually about to go out for dinner. I think we're just gonna go to like Doppio or something, and I really want to go to the bookshop. I mean, I don't have money, But I really want to read Never Lie because I feel like with Frieda McFadden books, it's either or. Either you love it or you hate it. And Never Lie has been the one that I've seen the most consistent reviews about. So I really want to read it. But if that doesn't happen, I think I want to read... Also, look at my TBR card. It's actually filled, but like more than half of them are romance books. And then the other half that are thrillers, I technically want to keep for like our December holiday. But if I really feel like reading and I really have to, I will... What's the word? Not like dive into them. I don't know. If I don't get a book soon, I think I will read The Tenant by Frieda McFadden. Also, look at my cute outfit. Wait. But this is the OTD. But yeah, it's giving very much downtown girly aesthetic that I love because for the last like year, that's how I've been wanting to dress. But everything in the downtown aesthetic is usually more towards like cold weather dressing. And it's really hot where we live. So it's not really an option. But we're just waiting for my dad and then we're gonna leave. So yeah. Cute. Guys, we got back from dinner at like 5 or 6 maybe, and then I didn't really film that much when we got back. We just had some family time. We had dessert, which was just like sweets and stuff that my dad brought from work, but it is currently 8 or 9, and before I go to bed I just want to try and get a little bit of work done. I must say, since like Christmas content has started, I've been really excited to edit. Like, I know this is technically only like my second video, but I don't know, the fact that I can add like Christmas music and stuff just makes it really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna edit a bit before bed. Hey guys, so it's been like a good 2 weeks since I vlogged. Well, not really. At the time you're watching this, like in the order, yes. I vlogged I think twice in the last week or so. I'm just gonna put that at like after this because it's a lot more reading and stuff that aren't actually that Christmassy, but like I still want to make this a Christmas vlog. Anyway, but I'm currently in my kitchen, that's why there's such a bad echo, and I'm going to do some baking. It is like perfect Christmassy weather. It's like on and off raining. It's really misty. Usually I bake my very iconic chocolate chip cookies. Like, if you've been watching me for more than a year, you've seen these cookies before, but I was low-key in the mood for something a bit different, like kind of a softer cookie and something that's also like slightly a bit more Christmassy. So I found this recipe on Pinterest. I'll link it in the description. It's Christmas sprinkle sugar cookies. So they're just like a basic cookie recipe with these little Christmas sprinkles. Okay, good morning guys. So last night I was like in a really big reading mood, and I did end up ordering Never Lie on Takealot because it was really expensive. in our bookshop. So, but it's only coming on December 3rd, and last night I was like, you know what, I can't wait anymore, I need to read. If you don't know, I bought this book back in June and I started reading it then as well, and I got about like 200 pages in and I DNF'd it because I was just in such a bad reading slump. It didn't feel like I was reading a book. I don't know how to explain it. So, but then last night I was like, you know what, I need to read something so badly. So I just read the last 100 pages of this book. But yeah, and this morning I woke up and I was like, I still really want to read. Today I plan on having like a little mall day, but I'm gonna go to Doppio and never mind get a nice coffee or something cutesy to drink. I'm getting a vanilla milkshake. Dude, Doppio's vanilla milkshakes, those things have my heart. I love them so much. So yeah, I'm gonna get one of those to go, and then I'm gonna go sit in one of our bookshops. But yeah, I'm gonna buy a book there and then sit there and read for like an hour or two. I plan on getting The Crash, which is another Frieda McFadden book. But yeah, I just have a cute little fun day planned. And yeah, who knows, I might walk around a bit, go to Typo. Guys, the other day when I was at the mall with my mom, we went into Typo and there was a Snoopy snow globe, and then I literally could not stop thinking about it. I was like, I need it because I do have a snow globe like on my floating shelf, but like it's something incredibly special to me. I wasn't originally gonna do that today, but I wanted to get this before it sold out. Look, so it's like the little house made out of glass, and then inside is Snoopy and Woodstock. You can't really see him, but he's right over there. It's really cute. I love it so much. I'm gonna finish getting ready and then I am going to the mall. So I'm back home. I was at the mall for like maybe like 2 or 3 hours. It was so nice, I'm gonna be real, because reading at home is really comfy and fun, don't get me wrong, but it gets really boring after a while, and reading in like a restaurant, even like with noise cancellation, you still feel like the busy energy around you. Can you tell I have ADHD? So sitting in a bookshop was so nice. Anyway, but I'm back home. I put on some PJs, just got comfy because it is day 2 of my period and my cramps haven't been bad yet. They were like the worst they've ever been yesterday, so I don't want to take any chances. So I just got all comfy just in case. Also, it is like, it's not cold. It was like rainy and all nice this morning, and now it's like cloudy, partially sunny, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a chill day, maybe read some more of my book. I do want to like kind of ration this because, as I said, I do have a book coming on the 3rd of December, so I just need this to last. I think it will. I'm ready on page 42. So right now, also I closed like all the windows and stuff just because the lighting is really bad because of the weather. Oh, I wanted to show you my book journal, but I just balanced my camera on it. Give me a sec. But I wanted to show you guys my book journal just because since I've been reading, I've kind of been getting back into it. It's been really fun. This is how much I've done, which a lot of the pages are just glued together, so it looks like a lot more than it actually is. I'm not going to show you everything because the first couple are really bad, but I'll show you some of my recent ones. Wait. First of all, I made a Frieda McFadden page. It's kind of bland as of right now. I would love to add like more details, but I'm still like kind of thinking of what I want to do. But it just says Frieda McFadden books. Some of the words got cut off. Then it's a list of all her books in somewhat order of their release date. And then over here, I'm gonna like print out a picture of the book and then put its rating. Also, please ignore, I don't know what's going on. The rest of my nails look fine, and then there's that. Next we have my 2026 section. I made this a bit early because then I ended up making like a bunch more stuff. First, it's just my 2026 TBR and reads. So this, if you look closely, actually looks a lot like my bookshelf that's right there. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I just wrote down the names and then I'm gonna color them in when I'm done. And then it just says 2026. I almost said 2024, that's crazy. And then here's my reading log. I made a physical romance TBR. Also, most of these are ideas that I got off of Pinterest, so I do not take credit for any of this. This is my DNF graveyard. And then this one is my favorite thrillers and then my thriller and horror TBR. But yeah, that's my reading journal. I might do some now, maybe watch on YouTube. Okay, so it's like a couple of days later. Chris and I, say hello. Chris and I are at the mall. We're just having a fun little day. He finished his exams. Proud. And it's also our anniversary, so yeah, we're at the mall. I'm scared. Me being the absolute professional that I am, completely forgot to film an outro. Love it! But this is going to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love this video. It's like kind of chaotic and all over the place, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you watched all the way to the end, you know what, comment the book emoji. There was so much reading in this video. And stay tuned for the Notesy content, which is coming really soon. I love you guys so much. Stay safe. Bye!